Hello, everyone. It is Self Care Sunday, Self Care Edition. How are you? And you, but most importantly, you. How are you doing tonight? Tell me about it. That is what I want to know. That is what I want to know. Let's get all those screens up and going here tonight. Where did it go? One of my screens went wonky on me, and hang on 1 second here. We'll get them all going. Boom, boom. There's that screen. Oh, there it is. I'm like it. The internet. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do sometimes with the internet and screens and multi-screen and all those things, all those things, all the things. Let's see if I've got that screen up right. Boom, there we go. Hey, Lou, how are you? Love your Hershey Kiss promotion for anniversary week. Sweet 16. Love it, love it, love it. I read that earlier and I just loved it. Not just because I love Hershey Kisses. Not just because I love Hershey Kisses. But I loved all the low cost, high value things that you incorporated with it. So if you don't already follow Lou's store, I'm not going to give it all away. You should go read Lou's post, Deja Vu, Clinton, Iowa, and it was the impact of the things that she gave in her giveaway. Besides a big thing of Hershey Kisses, and I think you get the basket that the Hershey Kisses are sitting in. You get passes to their holiday event, okay, for early shopping. You get other things, low cost, high value. That's a great promotion. That is a great promotion. Um, and so, it is, really great when you can do things like that and celebrate and tie it into your Sweet 16. And, it's a really great kickoff to the fall season. So love it, love it, love it. And I do like me a Hershey Kiss, just saying. My kid, Rylan, used to eat them and leave the wrappers everywhere. She went through the Hershey Kiss phase and she went through the Starburst phase. And the Hershey Kiss phase, I guess, was slightly better than the Starburst phase because that was at least consistent with the Starburst phase. We had the wrappers everywhere plus the flavor she didn't like. Okay, so we had both. Wasn't that a great promotion? I mean, that followed all the rules of a great promotion. Hey, Jessica, how are you? The only other part about it that I ask or question is it during your actual anniversary week and is it during a normal slow time? Because I tend to move things that like your anniversary and things to times when they're slower to have a great promotion when it's slower. So, but you had a rockin' July, so I might have pulled it into July or something and done that, but you already had a rockin' July, kicking butt. And I'm hearing a lot of good things in August from people, so I'm hoping you're doing that. We're halfway through the month here, people. We're already just over halfway through here on the 17th of August, so great to have you with us. And April, good evening. I didn't say actual hello to April. Hello, Miss April. Hope you are well. Hope things are well in Nebraska, home of the Make It Happen Premier Workshop. Just over a month away. If you have not registered, what are you waiting for? I know Jessica's registered. I think Aaron's registered of Lou and Aaron. I don't think Lou's coming because something that's going on, but I think Aaron's coming. I think. my mind, they don't share all those details with me, Lou, or everybody. I mean, I don't get into the weeds of those details. I have enough problems knowing what date I'm really supposed to show up. uh, let's get started with our unique daily quotes. Our unique daily quotes. As we flip open the book, we're running out of pages. Yeah, we got more pages. We got enough pages here still left. I love this. I love the first word. Inaction breeds doubt and fear. Action breeds confidence and courage. If you want to conquer fear, don't sit home and think about it. Go out and get busy. Go out and get busy. Go out and get busy. Yes, indeed. We got to get out and get busy. And that's sort of my topic for tonight. Was going out and getting busy. Well, actually, I got two. Where's my other quote here? I wanted to give two bits of retail news. Okay. Well, retail and resales. You're going to be there bright and early, but discovered there's a time change. Could be there for breakfast on Saturday. I have been in so many time zones lately, Jessica. I don't even know which one I'm at, when I'm at it, what restaurant I ate. One of the things that was funny when I was just away, okay, funny, haha, Neil, not a yes day, okay, is I was looking at this one restaurant when I was in Vegas. So that was one of my stops in my places that I've traveled recently. And I'm like, wow, that seems like a lot of calories for that entree. And then I realized the 1800 was the price. And I'm like, I'm not eating here. I'm not eating here. But I digress. I digress. Couple quick retail notes, and then, well, actually, I guess everything has to do with retail and resale tonight. I got a little bit of imagination all the way across the board tonight. Yeah, oh, I hate the 7 a.m. flights, Jessica. Angie loves the early morning flights. I hate them. My problem with the early morning flights is I roll over all night long thinking I missed it, so I don't get a good night's sleep before we go. So I can't do I can't do it. I do it when Angie pushes me. When Angie pushes me out of my comfort zone, when Angie pushes me out of my comfort zone, I do it. But it's not my first choice of flights. Both Walmart, Target, and other retailers, so this is just something to be aware of, are getting rid of price matching. They're getting rid of price matching that's long been a staple in retail, are going away. They are going away except for their own websites. Because of the increased complexity, the quote is, I like the quote, so I don't want to mess up the quote. The increased complexity of retail pricing due to the rise of dynamic pricing, online marketplaces, and private brands. And it is viewed as no longer a necessary strategy for retailers. No longer a necessary strategy for retailers. I liked that part of it. Okay, because that is an evolution of retail strategy, that retail strategies need to evolve, that your business strategies need to change with things. And the big guys are realizing that price matching no longer serves them. And since it no longer serves them, they're getting rid of it. I don't know what's wrong with my camera here tonight. So I like that. I like that. And speaking of online marketplaces and places to resell things, Reclaim, the online marketplace, okay, which is just one of tons of them. There are so many online marketplaces for eyeballs, whether it's the Real or Poshmark or Mercari, or I've been hit with so many of them recently, and Benny, people have been asking me about, and all these others. Okay, but Reclaim, I question this statistic, but Reclaim, um, there's a couple stats in this latest piece to the media from Reclaim, and that is Hermes, Chanel, and Goyard have seen 18 to 15% increases in purchases, and that the platform handles, this is the stat that I think is total BS. The platform handles 1.2 million bags a month. 1.2 million handbags a month. I think that number is misstated, as many press quotes are, but I thought I'd call it out here. But the other thing I wanted to talk about tonight, because I was talking about it with a business friend today, and it really applies to you and your business. Okay, it really applies to you and your business, and that's the iPhone. Sleek, beautiful, pink. The iPhone, and the reason I wanted to talk about the iPhone is because virtually every year now there's a new version of it, right? Every year there's a new iPhone. Okay, and we all know somebody, it may even be you, that is the latest adopter. Okay, that you have to be the one, with the newest one. Okay, and for some of you that makes sense. Okay, for some of you that are exclusively in the luxury space, okay, being seen with the latest iPhone, pulling up to a house that you're doing a pickup from in the latest Lexus or Mercedes, okay, makes sense. Okay, there is actually a business case for it. Okay, I want you to be making money and everything, but there's actually a business need sometimes for that, because the appearance of that matters. Okay, and that is all great. That's not where I'm going tonight with this. What I'm going with is what Apple has done. And they have created the need. They have engineered the need. Hey, Carrie, how are you? Hope all is well in Florida. They have engineered the need. Engineered the need. Okay, for a new phone every year. But it's not just that. They have pushed their engineering to reinvent the phone every year, every 18 months. Okay, they have pushed their designers. They have pushed their engineers to give new features, to come up with things that didn't exist before. Okay, when you compare the original iPhone, which really in the whole technology speak wasn't that long ago, or the iPhone 10, what are we on, the 16 right now? Okay, the iPhone 10, the iPhone 16, the differences in them, the technological differences in battery life, camera, the quality of the picture that it takes, all the different things that are going on that are different in this, the ability to handle different software, the speed with which it can make the connection, that it can send data, do different things. Okay, the glass, okay, that is reduces the strain on your eyes, that makes things different. Okay, the fact that they are engineering and pushing themselves to adapt to the marketplace, to create the need to come back in and buy the latest and greatest, okay, is, well, it's not only remarkable, but it's actually what you need to be doing in your store. Let me say that again. What the iPhone is to phones, okay, or what Apple has done with the iPhone to phones, okay, is the experience you need to be creating in your store. The experience that makes them want to come back. The experience that wants them to see what is new, and not just new in the merchandise, because that is a resale cash cliche. A resale. I am just tongue tied for words tonight. A resale cliche, and it's true. Okay, your best shoppers come in to see what's new, but they also come in to see how you've elevated the experience. What have you changed in store? How have you created new displays that wow and amaze and stimulate their senses, stimulate their thinking, stimulate their connection to you, their connection to your community and your world? Okay, and how they become a part of your world. So, Apple is doing that every 12 to 18 months. Okay, I'll argue that, at the very least, you want a customer to be shopping in your store every 12 weeks. What? What? I mean, 12 weeks is only 4.3 times a year. 4 times a year, just over 4 times a year. If your average shopper, okay, the average shopper, not your superstars, okay, is in 4 times a year. What if we can make that 5? 4 times a year, every 12 weeks. Your Apple to retail, your Apple to resale, actually, okay, and bring your average shopper in every 12 weeks. Okay. And if we can do that, if we can do that math, if we can keep them coming in, if we can keep the connection, because it's not just that there's new stuff in your store, it's what keeps that connection, what makes them want to see what's up, what's happening. And that's really cool. That's creating the Apple within your store. The Apple within your store. Okay. And you are creating that environment, because if you can push the 4.3, and I'm going to show you here how we're going to push to 4.5 or 5. Okay, because you don't want to be on the outside of that. Okay, because if Apple does a phone every 12 to 18 months, and we take that to weeks, okay, you're talking at 18 weeks, you're 2.8 visits a year, almost 3. So do you want to be at 4.3 visits a year or 2.8? Or really 5, 6 visits? Where do you want to be with that? I mean, that is starting to get into the math, okay? I mean, it's getting pin calculator time here, people. It's getting pin calculator time here. And the difference, okay, is huge. Okay, I'm talking big numbers here. It doesn't matter what you're doing in business. Okay, it's big numbers. If your average sale is $30, $50, doesn't matter what your average sale is. Doesn't matter if your average sale worth $5, a Starbucks. Okay, the frequency of visits. Okay, lifetime value is determined by the biggest driver of lifetime value of a customer is frequency. And so creating the Apple effect within your store, okay, the Apple effect within your store to reduce that timeline, okay, for no other reason than the Apple effect. Okay, I didn't even think that. I got this Apple paperweight on my desk. Okay, the Apple effect. Okay, and I didn't even plan that prop. Okay, tonight it is huge, and we're going to be diving into that because the difference between that and working on that, and the difference in not working on that and not giving people a reason. Merchandise is not a reason by itself. Your merchandise can't be the only reason they are coming to you. It is not. It is not. It's that community. Okay. I mean, like I started with Lou and her anniversary sale and how her anniversary promotion. And if you did not hear me at the beginning of the show, make sure you go follow Lou's store, Deja Vu, Clinton, Iowa. Okay. And see her anniversary promotion because it is low cost, high impact, gives people a reason. Okay. And she even gives people a reason to enter every day. Okay, and she's got a beautiful downtown location that is perfect for that. Easy stop. Okay, and that has nothing to do with the merchandise. It has nothing to do with spending a lot of money. It has everything to do with the experience and generating frequency of visits. Frequency of visits, because that's what pays. The frequency of visits. And there's so many reasons behind that, but we're going to get into it. We're going to dive. We're going to dive. Yes, we are. We're going to take lots of big dives in Omaha. Are we really? Oh, I love Where's Wicket. I love Where's Wicket. I was like, could I get Luna to do that? No, Luna was the little monster today. Cassandra tried to put a new bed for her and everything. She ate the whole. Cassandra did all this research on getting a washing machine, a new bed for her that could go. The whole thing would go in the washing machine. The whole bed's in the trash today, one day, because Luna ate it. Where's Wicket Wednesday? I love Where's Wicket. And if you haven't seen that, again, low cost, high impact. I love Where's Wicket. I mean, the one real recently was really hard to find Wicket. I mean, it was hard. I love that. I love that. And Wicket probably loves this. Wicket loves being, where's Wicket going to hide at the store? Luna could play Where's My Ball Hidden in the store. But except for that would be wherever she's crying, because wherever she can't get it out of. But these are low cost, high impact, high engagement ways of getting people to connect with you and your store. And they're just amazing. And they increase frequency of visits. Frequency is where it is at. Frequency to dollars. We're going to do the math. The math is freaking amazing. Love math. Love math. You're going to love it too. Pin calculator. You know what else you're going to love? This video, and everything I talk about goes over to the YouTube channel. You're not alone running this store, where you can like, comment, subscribe, and oh yes, ring the bell. Ring it so you know when another one drops. You can also share it with everybody you know in business. The butcher, the baker, the candlestick maker, the people all over Nebraska. I don't know. People anywhere. Even in Canada. We got Canada. Jessica's a Canada. We got lots of Canada. We have multiple Canadians coming to Omaha. I'm not supposed to say that too loud because there's that whole anti-American thing. I'm going to leave that alone. I'm here every Sunday and Wednesday at More 8th and Ish. Sunday and Wednesday at More 8th and Ish. But if you need me in between that, just email me, Neil, Neil, at nextlevelresale.com. Neil at nextlevelresale.com. We start the program every night with our daily quotes. If you were not here at the beginning, our opening quote was, inaction breeds doubt and fear. Action breeds confidence and courage. If you want to conquer fear, don't sit home and think about it. Go out and get busy. That's actually a quote from Dale Carnegie. Our ending quote tonight is, when I dare to be powerful, to use my strength in the service of my vision, then it becomes less and less important whether I'm afraid. Audre Lorde, writer and poet. Ladies and gentlemen, I am not afraid. I am Neil Abramson. I do like a good party, a wedding, a bar mitzvah, make it happen premiere, Omaha, Nebraska. So excited, so excited. We're going to do some amazing things there. But until then, and until Wednesday at More 8th and Ish, know that you, but most importantly you, yes, you're not alone running this store. Have a great night, everybody. We will see you on Wednesday. It's time for dinner.